What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Francisco, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Batting second, the second baseman.
At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Solano, the former Yankee, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Solano on at first, nobody out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Robles is back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
That is fourth. The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. What a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. from the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. One out and a runner on second base. Hit in the air out to right. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A two-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Adam Eaton.
In now, Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he got him swinging. Adam Eaton becomes out number 2 this inning.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
The first baseman.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strike. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready for another chance. Mike Yastrzemski, second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Donovan.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Dickerson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Eaton going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Buster Posey.
First offering on its way.
Yeah.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 5 and the Nats 1. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes, count.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Suzuki has racked up a little over 1,300 career big league hits. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Inside, ball 1.
Victor Robles is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Cueto pauses. 2-0 on its way. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 5-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Hey!
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here now is Trey Turner. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Standing in, Adam Eaton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up, and see if he can extend the inning.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
So striding forward now, Donovan Solano. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Eric Fetty answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Eric Fetty.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson. Now a hard liner, but foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hey!
1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on the show right after this. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
In there, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it, 1 away. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First delivery to him on the way. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot for Evan Longoria, as it's now a 6-run ball game. In now, Brandon Crawford. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Line drive to center field. Robles is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Nats 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Starlin Castro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 16.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
This is foul right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Victor Robles becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 the count. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 7-1. Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Johnny Cueto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Kyle McGowan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. That's lifted the other way out to left. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Buster Posey. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Hit out towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Brandon Crawford. High in the air out to center field. Robles has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. No hit.
for him yet. And Luis Basabe will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Luis Basabe.
Line towards center field. Robles there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more. Luis Basabe is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Number 61. Luis
into the box now. Trey Turner. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Adam Eaton stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. He's set and the pitch. Juan Soto is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal.
Stepping up to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Another full count pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 7th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 12-2. Striding into the box, Johnny Cueto, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Mike Yastrzemski will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. They're down 1, 2, 3. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Wilmer Flores will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
fouled straight
Leading
back.
up for the Nationals, the second baseman, Starlin.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Your attention, please. This change for the Giants. Now playing right field, number 13, Austin.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Number 41.
And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Center fielder, number 16.
Cueto into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
Left.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Josh Harrison will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Harrison, an Ohio native. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's another 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Tanner Rainey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tanner Rainey.
Ready once again, Alex Dickerson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt. Going back is the left fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay throw, and he's safe. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 to third. Cabrera's there. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he takes ball one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Basabe is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Basabe. From the stretch. Basabe is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Cueto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Johnny Cueto.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Eaton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. Gone! So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Grounded down the third baseline. And he'll get in there safely.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden.
Hitting for the Nationals, number 10.
Tony Watson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Number 56.
Here comes the 0-1.
Watson.
Popped him up. Flores ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. Robles blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. In now is Adam Eaton. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice. Longoria is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
12-6 the final tally here. San Francisco posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Johnny Cueto is the winning pitcher of record. Steven Strasburg struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.